Hey guys, always on Tuesday stream. Every Tuesday we come out here and show all the cool new books and merch that we got going. So let's jump right into it. First of all, we will be closed on Thanksgiving, so we won't be here. But we have normal operation hours on Wednesday, tomorrow, or whenever you're viewing this. If you're viewing this on Thursday, we're closed. If you're viewing this tonight or tomorrow, we have our normal operation hours on Wednesday from 12 to 8, and then we'll open our normal hours on Black Friday from 12 to 8, and so on for the rest of the week. So, guys, if you don't come down, I don't get to say it to your face. Have a happy and wonderful Thanksgiving. If I get to you guys tomorrow, awesome, great. Yeah, so let's jump in. There's a bunch of cool books that are coming out tomorrow, so definitely stop by. We have Arcadia from Ignition Press. Oh, my stand. Right there. So I don't have to hold this the entire time. Behind you. Behind you. The red one. The red one. Arcadia from Ignition Press. I'm not doing another take. So, Arcadia from Ignition Press is really cool. Let me slide these over. So what Arcadia is, it is set in a dystopian alternate future in which humanity is all gone, and there's these new biologics that have kind of taken over where humanity has left off. Of course, servants, but it's weird how they pronounce it. Anyway, really cool. It's a coming of age story of a young boy named Halu, who is birthed from a thing called a super dragon. I know all this sounds really weird and abstract, but it's really cool because it's about consciousness and what it means to survive and what they were even created for, because they don't know what they're created for, because there was a war that happened 200 years ago that wiped out all the memories of all the people that kind of survived it. If you know what the anime Big O is about, that's kind of the same premise where humanity doesn't have like their memories, and humans made these guys, but they don't know why they were made. And it's about Halu and Fix, and there's a lot of love stories today, so it's really cool, and they're both sci-fi based. So if you like Saga, you should really read this book. I will be saying that later on about another book that comes out this week. But it's great. I love the art. I love the story. I love the concept. I like cool sci-fi mystery stories. This is also again a love story told from a narrative of someone of their child. It's a little bit spoiler, but whatever. Really cool. I like it a lot. I want to know more about the concept of the world because I'm really big into sci-fi lore, and I really like this idea. But definitely grab this book. Also, Nation Press is putting out some crazy like out there books that have been slammers. So yeah. Next up is Batman Green Arrow Question Arcadia. Funny that there's 2 books out this week. They're also named Arcadia, but yes, this is a Black Label book. I get what they're doing now with the announcement with Vertigo. Vertigo will be one thing, Black Label will be another thing. Black Label looks like it's going to be DC characters with a matured theme, while Black Label will be separate. They just announced that Nice House by the Lake, or whatever the sequel is, coming back, and that's going to have the Vertigo line to it. So, out of canon, adult, non-DC character stuff, Vertigo. DC Black Label will be DC characters in mature settings. This one's great. The Question here is the main character for the most of issue 1. Sounds very reminiscent of Rorschach. If you guys don't know, the Rorschach is based off of The Question. I will give a brief history lesson. DC Comics acquired Charlton Comics back in the day. Shortly after that, Alan Moore pitched a book called Who Killed Peacemaker, which was a story that eventually DC was like, you can't make this story. We just acquired these guys. You can't have them doing heinous stuff to each other. And he repurposed them into Watchmen, which was owned by DC. So if you guys don't know, Captain Atom is Dr. Manhattan. Peacemaker is the comedian. Peter Cannonball is Ozymandias. The Question is Rorschach. Nightshade is Silk Spectre. Am I missing one? Oh, Blue Beetle is Owlman. There you go. So I mean, that was just a history lesson of who The Question was and why he sounds like Rorschach in the book. It's not because like, oh, they're stealing from Rorschach. It's more like it's a payback homage. It's a really cool deep conspiracy theory book about this weird floating island in Arcadia with a mix of human trafficking mixed with like this weird like black budget thing that's going on, and why Batman's protecting Arcadia is really cool. We're bringing all 3 of these heroes in conflict while Hub City's rotting, Queen Industries is thriving by doing this weird human trafficking ring. Well, Ollie has to stop it, and Batman's in the mix because it's Batman, because it's DC. and that book is insane. It's a dark, gritty crime drama with some weird, like, conspiracy stuff. It's fantastic. Definitely grab this book if you also are picking up DCKO, just cuz. Next up is BRZRKR, The Bleeding Tide from Boom Studios. BRZRKR, if you guys don't know, is a book that came out a couple of years ago, written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint, about a soldier of fortune who's an immortal. Now every one shot they've done afterwards, it explores the time period from his younger years till leading up to BRZRKR, filling the gaps in. This expands more on the cool supernatural elements of the universe as he now meets another immortal, kind of. I don't want to spoil it because it's really cool when you read it. Like, oh, cool, she's this immortal, but how? It's really cool. It's action, violent, over the top nonsense. If you guys don't know, this is a insane bloody book. But it's really cool because I like the little like add-on as you read each like one shot. And they piece it together like the entire timeline. Hopefully they put out a whole big book in timeline order because they're not sorry, all in timeline order. But really cool. I like that a lot. If you like BRZRKR, or if you just like Keanu Reeves and you've never read the BRZRKR book, you actually don't have to read the BRZRKR main book that's set in the present time to read all the other ones. If you like cool, over the top, badass barbarians with a lot of blood and gore, just grab this book. Next up is Daredevil and Punisher, the Devil's Trigger from Marvel Comics. This is a miniseries. It has nothing to do with the current Daredevil series that just ended, or the current upcoming Punisher series, or the current upcoming Daredevil series. So don't worry. But if you like Daredevil or Punisher, you should really buy this book. If you like the Daredevil Netflix series and the Punisher Netflix series, you should buy this book. They're both very reminiscent of both those series. Really great about this book is that it's about Matt as he is, because guys, you don't know, Daredevil's a lawyer. Matt has to defend a crime family, and this, of course, put him in conflict with with Frank, and that's the start of the series. There is a bigger story in play as the issue goes on. I do not want to spoil the ending because the ending is a cool setup for the rest of the series, but you definitely have to read this book. If you, like I said, if you're a fan of the Netflix series, definitely grab this. The art's killer, the story's great, as it feels like you're watching the Netflix series in comic form. So it's very cool. Definitely grab this. Next up is DC's I Saw My Hunkel Kissing Santa Claus. I like the title because it's cute. Also, it's My Hunkel because she's Red Tornado. She's the first Red Tornado. And only I and a handful of people know that as a JSA thing. Anyway, so this is DC's annual holiday special. Of course, all their quarterlies and holiday specials, they have about about 8 stories in it. This is a JSA story. Actually, sometimes the covers don't matter. This one matters. The first one is a JSA story about My Hunkel back in the day, early days of JSA. There is a Martian Manhunter story in it, which I love. That was one of my favorites. The My Hunkel one is one of my favorites. This is I'm a JSA fanboy. There is a parody, an oral parody. I want to say more of a parody of what is the name of that movie? It's a Wonderful Life. There's a parody of Miracle on 34th Street in here. There's a cool little one shot with Galaxy. There's really cool, like I said, all these cool stories around the holidays. Really great for like a stocking stuffer for a friend that's like a comic book fan that you don't want, like, oh hey, I don't know what to get them for Christmas. It's a really cool just stocking stuffer gift. Definitely grab it for yourself. Next up is Deadhead from Iron Age. Deadhead, Iron Age Comics is a new comic book publisher. This is their first book. It's on shelves. Deadhead, if you guys don't know, if you ever read the book Hack Slash from Image Comics, which is about a girl who survived in a world of serial killers. Her mom was a serial killer. She then hunts down serial killers with a former monster serial killer type of thing. This is that, but without the massive sex appeal and just straight up violence. As Deadhead is about we don't know what he is yet. We don't know the mystery and the story behind it, but he hunts down serial killer monsters that were created from movies, created by some sort of evil entity. We don't know that yet either. But the first issue is a cool, cold open setup of just violence and fighting. It feels like a lot like an anime. But dude, if you don't notice, if you see like the background, the monster, the mask thing is an homage to Hack and Slash. Really cool. If you like that book, pick this book up. If you just like action and violence and nonstop gore, definitely grab the book. It's awesome. Next up is Devil on My Shoulder from Dark Horse Comics. Quick warning, I will not talk about this book a lot. I actually do really like this book a lot this week. But I really can't talk about things because now we're on YouTube, so I can get like flagged and taken down. So I don't want to do that. But Devil on the Shoulder is a revenge story. It's not as bloody as there's a warning label in the front. Ignore it. And I don't mean really ignore it. It's not as bloody as dark because the next book I'm about to talk about is way more bloody and dark than what happens in this book. It's not as bloody as gory as it makes it seem. So don't, if you open the book and you see that and you're like, oh my god, don't worry about it. It's a really cool book. It's actually a revenge story. A lot of this book is set up for the rest of the miniseries going forward. It's about a young girl who is kidnapped and assaulted, and now she's going after the people, and that's the kind of the book. It's written very well, but like I said, it has this like warning, but it's not as gory and as violent as really the last book I talk about and the next book I'm about to talk about. So don't worry. But if you like cool like. Oh, I don't want to say exploitative because it's not the word I want to use. But it kind of feels like I want to use that term.
Women's revenge stories.
Thank you, Brianna, for the woman that also works with me.
If we can't say what it actually is, like women's revenge stories.
Because we can't say the words that we want to say for. But actually, that doesn't happen in the book. I'll tell you after right.
Okay.
Really cool book. Definitely pick it up. I like Claus. Also really dark, really depressing. Really, it's like the cool street justice that's about to happen. Next up is I Saw Santa from Image Comics. Yes, this is a miniseries. No, I don't like how it's formatted. It's starting in November. It should have started in October. I had a whole talk with 2 people about this already. But this book is crazy. It's set in the Spawn universe also. So even wilder. It references a Spawn issue from back in 1995, Spawn number 39. When it was Santa versus Spawn. Again, a thing I don't think I should have said out loud in my head because it's like a dumb comic book knowledge thing. Also, it's referenced in the book. Really weird that this happened. But if you're reading Spawn, great. Just more Spawn stuff. Santa is wrapped up in a murder mystery. That's as far as I can tell you.
Horrifying.
It's the violence level. It's Spawn, and the violence level is through the roof. It's gratuitous. It's insane, but it's Spawn. Sam and Twitch have to go investigate while Santa has to fight against an evil monster thing. I don't know what to tell you guys. Go buy the book. If you like Spawn, buy this book. If you want spooky horror nonsense for Christmas, buy this book. I like how it blends both of them together. It's really... I didn't think I was going to like it. Sometimes I think those concepts are like overdone and kind of doofy. It's actually done very well for a Spawn Image World Universe book. So yeah, definitely grab this book. Next up, we have Infernal Hulk from Marvel Comics. Guys, if you had Incredible Hulk on your pull list, this transferred right over. It continues exactly where the Incredible Hulk left off in Infernal Hulk. This issue is complete setup. So if you're like, I haven't been reading Hulk, I don't know what's happening. Don't worry. Just pick this book up. It is more gore and... There's a lot of gory, violent books this week. I don't tell y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Have like a strong stomach before you read this before you eat or after. I don't know how that goes for y'all. It is body horror and mayhem and men get squished and yo, there's actually a lot of violent books this week. I think I'm just desensitized and I'm like, all right, let's go. But it's really cool as it sets up. A lot of this issue is set up. So if you're like, there's not a lot of like, oh man, this is crazy like Marvel Universe stuff. It's not meant to be that way. It is meant to for 2 things. If you had been reading Hulk, you don't need the setup. It explains a lot going into it. But if you have it, this issue is like, I need this issue to set up the entire series going forward. Also, funny enough, Philip Kennedy Johnson is leaving DC, and this is the start of his Marvel exclusive career as he finishes his Book of L stuff for DC. So, yeah. I also like Philip Kennedy Johnson. He's been doing a bang-up job on Immortal Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and this. So yeah, it's more of the stuff that Johnson had been doing in Incredible Hulk. What Al Ewing did in Immortal Hulk, and yeah, it's a great story. You should definitely, if you want dark, hellish Hulk, grab his book. And finally, for singles, we have Galactic from Dstlry. I actually really like this book. If you're a fan of Star Wars or Guardians of the Galaxy or any sort of space-faring adventure series, this book is for you. There's so many Easter eggs alone, just in costuming alone for the characters, that you're like, that's from that series, that's from that series, that's the homage to that they can get away with. I loved pointing out all the Easter eggs while I was reading it. Because it's in the bigger magazine size, you can actually point it out a little bit easier. But Galactic is if you took the Han Solo, Princess Leia love story and added a little bit of like Saga's sexy, over-the-top adult content to it. Really great. It's about a bounty hunter whose bounty is to protect the princess, and this princess is like, crazy stuff is happening. Really cool start. It's their love story. Like I said, there's another love story today. I'm not ending on something hyper-violent. There's a lot of hyper-violence in this book. I don't know what to tell you guys. Really cool love story, though, and in space, and there's a lot of cool homages to Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I said, this is like a cool, roguish Han Solo story as they face off against an evil emperor who has a cool black hoodie. It's on the back. I don't tell y'all. It's fun. It's cool galactic nonsense. If you like Saga a lot, you'll like this a lot. This is just more adult than the first book, Arcadia. It's more adult in that same vein of like Saga. It's more adult like that. It's really cool. Awesome book. Grab that and Arcadia and Saga all together, and you'll have a great like sci-fi. If you love sci-fi, this is a great week for you. Definitely grab that book. Next up, for our singles, we have our trades. We have Gamera, Rebirth. If you guys don't know, cool. If you guys don't know, Gamera is was created as a younger kids version of Godzilla. If you guys don't know, as much as Godzilla's been kidified over the years, Godzilla was not a kids program or movie back in the day. That's why they created Gamera. That's supposed to be the Toho's answer to Godzilla's big violent stuff. Gamera is he's called the protector of children, friend of all children. That was his original tagline line. This is based off the new Heisei era version of Gamera, which is more adult, taking adult themes and stuff like that into Gamera. He is now fighting bigger, badder monsters to protect humanity from these monsters. He is still, at the end of the day, the Earth's protector. So if you like Godzilla, you should definitely give Gamera a chance. Next up, from Madcave Studios, we have Very Long, Long Ago, which is about, set in the past, it's about a young girl whose family is then thrust into the new world as they have to deal with something in the vein of something like Baba Yaga. If you guys don't know, Baba Yaga is a Eurasian folklore witch, normally a fortune teller that's cursed, eats kids, monster lady, really funny, really dark. This book is about that, as their mother seems to be possessed by this Baba Yaga, and these young girls and have to survive their mother's rampage as she descends into darkness. Really cool family story, really cool European folklore setup. Definitely grab this if you want more spooky stuff for holidays. I don't know. And finally, we have Batman and Robin, the anime adventure. See, we're ending on something light, and I can actually breathe for a second. So, Batman and Robin Animated Adventures is, first of all, this is brand new art. This has been released before. This is a re-release of this volume that has issues 1 through 10 of the original Batman and Robin Adventures comic book. Also includes brand new art in the front as a cover by Ty Templeton, which I love. It's supposed to be a kind of, when it was originally made, it was supposed to be a, hey, what happened between season 1 and 2 of the series? That's why they'll make references to episodes of the original Batman the Animated Series. As time went on, and then as they went to production for season 2, the canonicity of this went away, and it was just standalone comics. But if you want, you can make this and the season 3 anime series stuff canon, and season 1 stuff all canon in their own big, huge Batman the Animated Series canon book. Really cool for fans of Batman the Animated Series. Definitely a great gift for people if you're looking for Batman. Like, oh hey, they don't collect comics now, but they watch this show growing up. It's a cool gift for someone like that. So guys, that is it. You can check us out on our website, androidscomics.com. It's putting cool stuff on there at all times. Check us out on our Instagram, androids_comics, on our X account, androidscomics, where we post stuff that doesn't make the show. Saturday, by the way, guys, is Miracle on Main Street. The town shuts down. They do a cool holiday stuff. You can stop down, check us out there. Check us out on our Facebook page, by the way, also. androidscomics on Facebook. And guys, I'll check you back here. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it. Spend time with your family. We will be closed, so we can spend time with our family. And we'll see you guys back here around the same time next Tuesday. See you then.